Well, hello everyone. So I am just now leaving Jacksonville Beach. I have been to a multitude of houses today. One person bought a very crappy house. Gladly, he bought a good house. It just has not been maintained properly for a long time. Had a whole bunch of exposed wires, everything else. I gave him a price for some windows and told him, I can help him out with a couple other little things here and there, but he has some, not delusions, some ideas of grandeur. So he's planning a very big restoration project, and I gave him the price of the windows. He's like, "Oh, this is expensive." I was like, "Well, good luck trying to find someone to do the rest of this crap. Because if I'm expensive, I don't know how the hell he's going to get that." He's having room additions and new roof and stucco in the whole entire house. And I was like, "Have you priced any of this yet?" I showed him a couple ways to save quite a bit of money. But anyways, did that, collected the money on the condo job, which that's 3 interior doors. So I'm going to go put that into the bank and get them doors on order. And then dropped off the job. I'm just going to let you go in front of me. So I dropped off the trailer full of windows and everything at the job I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And just needed to kind of, it's been months since I've been to their house. I wanted to kind of relearn their job and relearn the house and what it looks like. So that's what I did today. And then when I was leaving, I went to a little thrift store just to see if there's anything. Oh, I went to a thrift store yesterday too, kind of. I went to 2 stores here, so give me a second. So yesterday I went to, I don't think it was in the video, I don't remember. But I went to Salvation Army, and actually talked to somebody. I kind of had a little vibe, and I didn't really play on it, but next time I go there, she's there, I'll ask her out. So I just caught a little vibe. Don't know if it's my brain, working or not working, but anyways. But yeah, had a good time just conversating with this one girl there, and went through, did a lot of shopping. I didn't spend a lot. And then today I went to a thrift store. Whole different environment. Like, sometimes I go in there, I have fun, I joke around with the people behind the counter, but I walked in there and I asked them one question and it turned dark as hell. So they had some music CDs, and I listened to like rap, industrial, kind of like fringe, nothing really mainstream, but I like kind of the weird music that no one else listens to. Kind of explains a lot about me. But I asked, I was like, "You ain't got no rap music here?" And without batting an eye, without anything, there's like, "We don't have that kind of stuff here." I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Nobody donates it?" Like, when we get it, we donate it to other boutiques. I was like, "Oh Lord." So anyways, they have their clientele, and I'm not going to be one of them. But yeah, they when you have a thrift store, I see a lot of these people that are high society types running a thrift store, and it kind of makes me chuckle, but to each their own. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't have to live in their world. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to go and grab some food today. Actually, I don't need to grab food, because check this out. Since, I don't even know, what's today, the 11th. So for the past 11 days, now last month I did really good with my weight. Okay, what was it, like 12, 13 pounds, whatever it was. Which technically, I need to lose 6.3 pounds a month. So this month I've already lost the weight. But that being said, I don't want to just not lose weight and then have to catch it all up in March. I'm still trying to lose 6 pounds and be ahead of the game. Okay, but so far this month, I have not. In fact, if anything, I've gained 1 pound. So I went yesterday, and I don't think this was in the video, but I went yesterday and I bought me a incline bench where you can you know, like I have one that I do for just doing free weights, but it doesn't have little feet thing on it, so you can do sit-ups. So I bought one last night, put it together in the shop, and I got it set up in my little work area. So I did a load of laundry last night. The whole entire time it took me, I think, like 6 or 7 tries, which is sad, but it took me like 6 or 7 tries to do 50 sit-ups. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to try doing 50 sit-ups until I can do them all at one time. And I got it set to the highest, or is it incline or decline? I guess it's a decline, but it's where when you do sit-ups, you're going uphill. So, but I got it set at its absolute highest setting, and I'm going to do 50 sit-ups every single day, however long it takes. And once I can get to 50 sit-ups at one time, then I'll see about doing more sit-ups. But I think the biggest thing is because my belly is so big that if anybody's ever been pregnant, I think you know what I'm talking about. Anybody that had just a big belly, when you kind of like squeeze, you can't breathe. It's like, it's not about inhaling, exhaling, it just, everything stops. So that was my issue. Is it not necessarily that I couldn't do the sit-ups, is I couldn't hold my breath that long. So, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to breathe. So when I'm going up, do I inhale, do I exhale, do I hold? And it was, I probably should have recorded it, because it was a sad version of comedy of what I was trying to do. Plus the bench, you know, it's a $50 bench from Academy. Yeah, is it Academy? Yeah, Academy Sports. There's a $50 bench. It's not high quality. It was, you know, some China-made crap. And but I'm not necessarily, like, I'm not some big beast, you know, but I'm not a tiny person. You know, I don't fit through all the doors that I install. You know, there's just a lot of doors that if I walk through straight, I will get stuck. So even though I'm not, you know, like a giant, I'm not a small person either. So I'm sitting on this little bench, which is way too small. In fact, I've already, I'm going to go to Lowe's, and the pipe that you put your legs under or over, and then you hook your feet to the other pipe. On the one that you put your feet over, I'm going to have to get a wider pipe, because I kept falling off the side, because it's only like this wide, and I'm like, you know, well, you can't see my hands, but I'm bigger than the pipe. So, but yeah, that was like I said, it was a very sad version of comedy last night. But right now, I'm gonna go and get me my 2 pieces of chicken. And by the way, I want to do a shout out for anybody in Jacksonville. Okay, I go to Monroe's Barbecue. Okay, there's one on Beach Boulevard. There's one on Highway Avenue. The one on Highway Avenue is basically a lunch-only environment. The one on Beach Boulevard, I think, is like 11 to 4 on Monday, and then 11 to later hours. Google them, but it's Monroe's Barbecue. They got great food, and one of the best little deals is they have 2 chicken tenders, which are smoked and fried, or like they cook them and then they refry them, so they're, you know, really have a lot of flavor. And then you get a side. It's like $6.75. You know what I'm saying? So it's not horribly expensive. You know, the ribs, you know, $25, and I mean, for me, that's a lot of money to spend, you know, for just me. If there was more people, I mean, I see people in there dropping, you know, $175 on a meal, and then they take it to go somewhere. So I don't know what that's about, but you know, they're not an expensive restaurant to eat at. They have specials, and you know, it's all on Google. I'm not going to try to recite their entire menu, but great people. The waitresses there are really nice, except for one. No, I'm not going to say who it is. I can tell you the one thing that I found, if there's anything to nitpick about, is that there is a slight fluctuation between, you know, there's certain cooks that when they're there, the food is, you know, at a top tier, and then there's other cooks when it's average. Okay, very, very rarely have I actually had bad food there. So, but I just want to do a shout out to Monroe's. I want to, you know, like I said, I want to help people. This is a way I can help a small business. They have 2 restaurants here in Jacksonville. Keith, you know, he's an okay person for being a business owner. You know, I don't drink with him or go out and hang out with him, but I've met him a few times, and according to the waitresses, he's a pretty decent person. He takes care of his people. So, but yeah, I want to do a little shout out and help out the waitresses there, and you know, a lot of them are the typical waitress, you know, woman just trying to make it in the world and make what, and a lot of this is their only source of income. So let's see what else. I think that's it for now. So I'm gonna take off the rest of the day. I'm gonna get some things loaded for the job tomorrow, which most of my tools are here, but I'm just gonna get a couple of little nitpick things. Oh, I made well, not counting the door, I made $160 this morning on, let's call it a hustle, you know. But I did I'm trying to debate how much I want to say on camera here. Big corporations have an expectation to pay off problems. So when a problem arises and there's a large national corporation, okay, if you can usually say, hey, I can, you know, cause a problem. I can, you know, do a Karen thing. Let me speak to your manager. I said, or we could just settle. And there was a problem this morning at a large corporation. And I said, hey, you know, how about you just give me a little bit of money and we'll just call it even. They gave me $150 plus tax as a refund over a little issue. So, and it was a little issue. So, but I took advantage of the situation, and well, I won't say took advantage of it. There was definite wrongdoing, but you know, it's something that I can make work. Let's put it that way. So I may have already said too much, but anyways, yeah, I got $150 cash this morning just for saying, hey, something in this universe is not right, and y'all need to take care of it, or y'all can do this entire process and make it a corporate complaint. I says, well, just do it. I says, thank you. So, which there's other people that, like, I don't take advantage of it. You know, when something happens, I will mention it and see what happens. And that's kind of where it was. I did negotiate a little bit on the price just because they tried to lowball me severely. And I said, no, we need to be here. And then we kind of met in the middle. Well, my side of the middle. But yeah, there's if you know how to play the game and you know the rules, you can become better at that game. Not saying that, you know, doing that's a game, it's serious and everything else. It's kind of hard to say something without actually saying everything, but I don't want to just put people on blast for no reason. I like to kind of explain a situation without dropping everybody's name and having, you know, so in other words, y'all know what's going on for the most part without me having to, you know, hold your hand and say, this is everything that happened. Wow. Anyways, I know the people that watch me are fairly intelligent. I don't think I don't know. We got a whole bunch of new subscribers, so hello to everybody new. So I'm really glad. I went on there last night and was looking. I think we got over 30 subscribers now. Damn. That's awesome. So thank you for everybody who's new. I probably should have said this in the beginning of the video instead of the end, but you know, this is what I do. I do live action. No edits, no jump cuts, no nothing. Because I don't know how to do them. It's not because I legitimately don't know how to do them. I've tried on one of my older videos, came out horrible. So until I perfect it, I'm gonna be live with you. I'm gonna be real. So this is reality television. And you know, half the time I don't even know what I'm going to say until I say it. Like right now, I'm full on, you know, ad-lib mode. Ad-lib? That's the word, right? Ad-lib? That's where you just do it on the spot. I think that's it. Now I'm thinking if that's even the right word or not. But anyways, for right now, I'm going to go have me some food. I think I might go to a mall. I don't know if it's going to be indoor, outdoor, or abandoned. That's the three you can choose from. Or, you know, where I'm gonna go get robbed, that's Gulf Air Mall, but that's a fun. Ooh, if you want to have some fun and you are not from that side of town, go to Gulf Air Mall. Just make sure that you know how to defend yourself. But yeah, I've been there a couple times, and it's not bad, but depending on who's there and how things are moving around, it becomes quite entertaining for someone who doesn't give a shit like me. Like, I'm down for whatever happens in my life. You know, if somebody wants to try to rob me, if someone wants to come up and be my best friend, I'm cool for either. You know, and I have contingencies for both events. So, but anyways, I just pulled up to Monroe's. In fact, I think I'm gonna eat for free today. I just have this feeling. So mainly because I came here last night and they were having trouble opening the door, so I went over there and spent like 20 minutes on it and got it all kind of finessed. I put my hands on it and just you know, kind of, when I put my hands on things, they usually get better, except for that one time. But anyways, peace, love, money. I'm out.